Hi, my name is Mahealani Wilson, and today I will be presenting on my project, which is called Bulldog Weekly, and it is a student led news broadcasting program for our school. I work at Duff Allen Central Elementary in Eastern Kentucky. So, this first slide is just a little bit about my inspiration behind the project. What had originally got me interested in the idea was a conversation I had with my friend who is another teacher in the district. And her school had done this the year previous when the pandemic was kind of at its height and kids were in and out of the building in order to make everybody feel aware of what was going on in the school and to give kids some sort of way to get involved. Another thing is I had remembered something seriously in my own something similar in my own middle school where there was a student-led news broadcasting team that we would look forward to every morning that really kept us in the loop with what was happening at school, and we got to see our friends, which was really cool. So I kind of remembered something similar from before, and I knew our school had never had a program like this. And I also knew we needed something to keep us informed after the pandemic and from being home for so long. So this slide just goes over where the money went after I got the grant. I'm going to have to move my face around a little bit. Here is a screenshot of my project proposal. So we ended up getting the Apple iPad Air, which is what the students use to go around the school and record. We also used iMovie on the iPad to edit our videos. We also got a tripod and a green screen. The materials purchased through this grant have enhanced students' multimedia skills and allowed them to express their communication skills through weekly broadcasting. So here is an example of our weekly broadcast in action. So I'm just going to play a little bit of this for you guys just to see what it looks like.
Good morning! It's a great day to be along. Today is Monday, December 6th.
We are now going to be getting to the lunches for this week. Here are the lunches for this week. Monday is pepperoni pizza. Tuesday is chicken nuggets. Wednesday is hamburgers. Thursday is hot dogs. Friday is chicken sandwiches. Stay tuned for this week's weather report.
Weather for the week. Monday, highs of 59, lows of 30.
Tuesday, highs of 45, lows of 40.
Wednesday, highs of 53, lows of 43.
Thursday, highs of 56, lows of 44.
Friday, highs of 66, lows of 49. Stay tuned for this week's sports announcements. It's game time! Come on.
So that is just a little clip of what we did every week, and it would come out every Monday for that week. So we had gathered information the week before and presented it for that week. So they knew the lunches for that week, they knew the weather coming up for that week, and any important announcements. So my identification of the problem was, would the improvement of communication at my school through the Bulldog Weekly enhance school culture and improve relationships between staff members and parents within the community? So far, I've seen a great interest from students and staff in the Bulldog Weekly news segment. I believe that over time, we will see an improvement in school culture as well as communication between parents, students, and staff. Here are the results. To get my results, I gave a survey throughout the school, and these are just some of the overall results that I got. Bulldog Weekly improved communication within my school. Most strongly agreed, and a few of the participants agreed. Bulldog Weekly enhanced school culture. This was neck and neck. Most people strongly agreed or agreed. Bulldog Weekly improved relationships between staff members and parents. This is something that I see I need to work on a little bit, is just trying to involve the community a little bit more. They do have access to our YouTube channel through the Duff Allen Central Elementary Facebook page, but I need to try and get that out into the community a little bit more. Bulldog Weekly improved relationship between staff members and community members. This is the same. I think we could be doing better on including the community in our Bulldog Weekly report. Did we think it improved student behavior? So this is something else that we need to work on. I think our next steps would be maybe pushing to use Bulldog Weekly as an incentive for students who do have, maybe their own behavior RTI, or maybe, kind of focusing on students who do not get to participate in school activities as much. And another thing, another question, how would you improve this program? Some of the responses: consistency with school being out and snow days and everything. It wasn't as consistent as I would have liked, and I hope that improves as COVID calms down and as we get more solid through, our virtual learning and keeping the kids within school. Include younger students. So that's another thing we want to work on, is including some of the kindergartners or the first graders more often, and reporting on outside of school activities. So that's one of the things I did mention, that I want the kids to be able to report on things that's happening in their community. And that is the end of my presentation. I would love any feedback or any questions that you guys have, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video.